I got fired a day before Christmas. Yeah, nigga fired me day before Christmas. I was heartbroken. Cause I'm like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit killed me. Cause I was depending on that, you know what I'm saying, for Christmas. From right then and there, I was like, I never ever put my eggs in another man's hand. You feel what I'm saying?
What's going on, y'all? This is Zerd from ZuWorld. We got Inkz in the building. How you doing today, man?
What's going on, man? Inkz to G.O.A.T 7 figures. Hey, man, say, man, Inkz to Ghost. Make sure you Google me, Instagram me, Trends at Inkz, man.
Straight like that. And so, just looking on your Instagram, you do a lot. You got a lot going on.
For sure.
So, what all do you do?
So, man, I do multiple things, right? So, I'm in the music industry, but I'm an entrepreneur, too. So, I got a music recording studio. I'm an A&R. I'm a tour manager. I own a consulting business. I own a cleaning business. So I'm just your all-around hustler, man. You know what I mean? Any way I can monetize something and get some money out of it, I'm going to get to it.
And have you always had this mindset, like, I'm going to get to the bag? Or really just talk to me about you coming up. What type of kid was you?
Yeah, man, I always been that. You know that kid that was in school selling candy and shit?
Yeah.
I was him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that dude that was selling some shit, selling like old shoes, old clothes. I was doing this shit like a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I always had that mindset. I was raised by like real hustlers, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was legal, illegal, everybody around me was hustlers, man. So that shit just rub off on you. And when you come up in, you know, an impoverished neighborhood, you know, you want more, you know what I mean, by any means necessary. You know what I mean? I was just fortunate enough to take a legit route, you know what I'm saying? I was heavy into sports as a young kid. Like growing up, I was into sports a lot, but you ain't make no money from the shit. So at one point in time, I was like, I'm gonna try to do something in sports. But then I got old. I'm like, man, I'm being out this bitch all day. We got this bitch doing 2 days. Niggas not getting no type of money out, and it's hot as fuck. I'm like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean?
This football?
Yeah, football. Yeah, I was in football, but niggas weren't making no money. Niggas was out there just all day. I'm like, man, fuck all that. So I had like a job. I got like a job. At one point in time, I think I had like 4 jobs. I was killing myself, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to figure that shit out, man. You know what I mean? So I had like 4 jobs and was stacking my paper. But it just, you know, like minimum wage jobs, even though you work some shit, you still don't make no money. You know what I'm saying? So then I had to figure shit out, like what I'm going to do next. You know what I mean? So, you know, that, like I said, the entrepreneurship always been there. I just didn't know how to put it together at that age. You feel me? Like nobody taught you how to do nothing. We had hustlers around us, but they ain't have businesses. You feel what I'm saying? They was doing whatever they was doing to make ends meet. So just trying to really take that world and put it in like a positive light, that's what I was trying to do, trying to figure shit out.
And would you say that it was a struggle transitioning from working for somebody to working for yourself, essentially?
Yeah, it was definitely a struggle to transition because I'm just the type of dude, I don't like listening to people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could tell me something, but I probably gonna do it how I want to do it. That's just naturally me. You know what I'm saying? So I've been fired probably like, I've been fired probably from every job. Just because.
What's like your craziest getting fired story?
My crazy getting fired. I got fired a day before Christmas. Yeah, nigga fired me day before Christmas. I was heartbroken. Because I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit killed me. Because I was depending on that. You know what I'm saying? For Christmas. And it might one day. It was that week. I know it was that week of Christmas because I ain't get the check for that week. I'm like, damn, nigga fired me. So it like that shit kind of like killed me emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I've been working. This nigga's gonna fire me. From right then and there, I was like, I never ever put my eggs in another man's hand. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's what Dame Dash be talking about. Like,
yeah.
He's saying like, if you're a grown man working for somebody,
yeah.
basically got like another dad.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that? Do you think that Dame Dash takes it too far, or is he just speaking facts?
I think he's speaking on his perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you work for somebody, like, you can make more money than an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I think it's when you put all your everything into somebody else and nothing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You go to work all day, you bust your ass for somebody else, but you don't invest nothing into yourself. And it's just like growing. Like I don't want my wife to have to depend on another man for a check. feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my kids to have to depend on another man for a check. You feel what I'm saying? When you do that, you putting your family in another man's hands. And at the end of the day, that man don't give a fuck about your family. He give a fuck about his family, which he's supposed to. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I'm like, I can't put nobody in that situation because I already know what's gonna happen. The moment a nigga feel like they want to let you go, they gonna let you go. This his business. You gotta follow his rules. You gotta wear his clothes. You gotta say what he wants you to say. You know what I mean? Like, everything is on that person because this is the business that they created. So either you do it this way or you don't do it no way. You know what I'm saying? And to put your family, your wife, your kids and shit in that situation, it's like, nah, you gotta figure that shit out.
I feel that because I got me, like, I have my media company. I also got me a side job to pay the bills and save up for rent.
Yeah.
And I'm already seeing, like, how weird it is. Like, I can't see myself doing this for the rest of my life.
Yeah. You know what's weird to me? When it's like younger kids telling older people what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like a 20-year-old telling a 40-year-old what to do. Mm-hmm. And the 40-year-old gotta respect it. He a manager, but you 40, this nigga 20, like, nigga, I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. You a young whippersnapper, fuck out of here. But that's your job. You gotta respect it. Cause you know, like, people fuck with the young people because one, you can move fast, they can do more than your older people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy having your granny in there and a fucking 20-year-old telling her to pick a fucking bag up or book this up or like move this. I'm like, nigga, that's my grandma, nigga. Hell no. Or even worse for real, somebody telling your mother what to do. Like, nigga, my mama, what? Nigga, you telling your mama, yo, hurry up and go get that. That's how they be talking to niggas in there, like, yo, hurry up. Like, niggas be yelling at people like, that's my mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I gotta figure that shit out. But I don't want niggas get it twisted. Like, you gotta pay the bills. I think some people get it twisted like, I can't take a job. I'm too good to take a job. Nah, my nigga, you gotta take a job until you can figure out what's next. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting in the crib just hurting and fucked up when you could easily get you something for the time being, get your shit straight until you figure something else out. I think niggas be getting that fucked up. Like, don't have too much pride. Pride to kill you. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Troy always tell me, niggas got more pride than money. You know what I'm saying? You can't have so much pride if you ain't got no money. You know what I mean? You gotta have one or the other. You feel what I'm saying?
How would someone know when the right time is to fully jump into entrepreneurship? Like, let's say somebody works a 9 to 5 and also has an LLC.
Yeah.
When is the time to be like, all right, forget this job, LLC, I'm gonna live off that?
I think you should jump fully in it when you made amount of revenue that you feel comfortable with, right? So if you've been doing your business for a while, you like, I made more money in this than my regular job in a couple of months. Give yourself, I said, like 3 to 6 months, because by then you can calculate what you're making. I said give yourself at least 6 months. For real, they say you should save up to like 12 months, have enough like 12 months of saving. But man, figure that shit out for yourself. I said do like 6 months. And if you made enough money in 6 months, well, you know, shit, I make more than my regular job. I say dive in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you've been making this on a consistent basis, you got the formula. So you don't really need the other job. But some people, like I said, they say like a year. Because after a year time, 12 months, you can figure it out pretty much.
Speaking of LLCs,
yeah.
When did you first create your first LLC?
Shit, my first LLC, that shit probably was like in college. Yeah, like probably like 2015, something like that. It was my college, Yeah, that's probably my first LLC. Yeah.
And what was it?
I actually had a senior business, right? So I had a business where people go check on seniors and like clean their crib, like make sure they straight, run to the grocery store for them. I think that was like one of my first businesses that I LLC'd. It was cool. I couldn't do it because I didn't really want to do it myself. I wanted to have people in there to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot of time to like go to somebody's house, clean up and shit like that. Like, I ain't really had the time to do it myself. So I ended up like shutting the business down. But it was cool. I had like a few customers. It was cool, man. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good business though if somebody got the time to really invest into it. Because when you look up businesses, like senior care is like a top business in our community. You know what I'm saying? So if you had the time to do that shit, I definitely said do it. It's dope.
And that, I guess that essentially goes down to when people say like find a problem and then
Yeah.
solve it, and that's your business.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a big super problem. Like seniors, you gotta think about it. Like 9 times out of 10, when your grandmother get older, nobody really want to take her to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit be in the way sometimes. It'd be inconvenient. Like, damn, I'm doing something for like taking you to no fucking store. You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody out there that can do that. Take her to the store, pick her up her medicine. You know what I mean? Anything that the errands that seniors need. You know what I'm saying? So that's like I said, the best business is problems. When you identify a problem, your business solves it. It can never really run out of business. You know what I mean? Especially when it's dealing with people. You know what I mean? Because like that age group, they got money, and they not really doing shit with their money. You know what I'm saying? The senior class, you gotta think about it. They retired. They usually got a bag. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't have much to spend it on. So they're investing to like that care and shit like that.
And when did you start getting into the music? Like, take me from that first LLC to where we are right now.
Yeah, so I've been doing music for a minute. The whole time I was doing business and shit like that, I was always into music. You know what I'm saying? It's just with the music industry, it's hard to get in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I probably got into music when I was probably like in fucking middle school or something like that. But when I went to college, I had really got into it because the labels used to bring the artists to the campuses.
What school is this?
This is Virginia State. Yeah, I went to Virginia State. Shout out them Trojans. For sure. But yeah, the labels used to bring the artists to campus, and I had a chance just to network with them. You know what I mean? Chop it up with their managers and shit like that, and I got plugged in with like a big time like record exec. You know what I'm saying? I plugged in with him, created a relationship. Shout out my man Ant, yo. He definitely introduced me to like the whole music shit, and I plugged in with him, and from there, shit, it was on and popping. Every artist that came to the campus, I handled it. You know what I mean? I linked everybody up, and from there, just built them relationships.
And something that I don't want to say I'm struggling with right now, but something that I'm definitely trying to work on is networking.
Yeah.
Especially being in college and
Yeah.
doing what I'm doing.
What college you go to?
I go to VCU.
Oh shit, yeah.
So we be throwing parties, we be doing podcasts, and so like networking is everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So what networking tips do you have, or would you have for me or anybody watching this?
For sure. So I mean, with me, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm probably was the worst at networking.
Really?
Yeah, because I ain't like talking to people I ain't know. I came up like that. Like, if I ain't know you, it's fuck you. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't know you, there's no point in me talking to you. But college broke me out of that. You know what I'm saying? College introduced me to a different world. Well, like, you know what I mean? Speak to people. You don't never know who can change your life. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in college, I kind of had to talk to people because I ain't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing, you're going to ask a question. You feel what I'm saying? So a networking tip really just like remove yourself from you, if that makes sense. Like how you think, remove yourself from that because apparently it's not working, right? So remove yourself from how you normally think. Get around people who's not like you because it's going to bring something different out you. And really just like, how can I explain this? Like, just start like going to different shit that you wouldn't normally go to. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to go to shit that's going to force you to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes niggas be so cool, they miss out on opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Like, you too cool. And I was like that. I was too fucking cool for school. Right. So a lot of times shit just passed me. I'm like, fuck. I could have introduced myself. I missed you know how much money you miss out on not speaking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So a tip I got, really just remove yourself from you. You know what I mean? Get in a different room, talk to different people, go to different events. You know what I mean? And that shit gonna force you to talk because you ain't gonna know nobody in there.
Let's say somebody's watching this right now and they have an idea to start a business,
start
an LLC.
Yeah.
What would you say is the simplest way to start their own business?
First, identify a problem. Like, a lot of niggas be getting in business just because somebody else do something. Just because somebody else do something, ain't gonna work for you. So first, identify the problem. You ain't got necessarily, they say you should love what you do, but to be honest with you, you don't really, to start a business, you don't really have to love it. It depends on what you're getting in it for. Are you getting in for just money, or this is what you truly want to do for the rest of your life? It can go either way. You know what I mean? I don't believe everybody that owns a business love that business. It might be a business to get them to the business that they do love. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to create a financial like lane to get to that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I might do a couple of business. I might not love it. I got a cleaning business. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it'll provide me a route to get to where I want to get to. So first you goddamn identify a problem. Once you understand, okay, this is how the problem go, then you research it. Research your area. See how the business doing. Google it. See, you know what I mean, how much this business make. What type of lane you in, who your competition. From then you should have enough resources to put together. Now how I'm gonna fund the business. What type of business license do I need? What type of LLC, what type of business entity do I need? Do I need a team to get this shit done? Can I do it by myself? How much time this shit gonna take? How much money I'm gonna have to invest into it before I even get a fucking dollar back? You know what I'm saying? And once you have all that research, you good to go. You can start your business, but you gotta do all that first. You know what I mean? And then see if it's even worth it or not. You know what I mean? You invest your money. A lot of times, businesses, them shits do not take off. People show the glamorous side of business, but it's a lot of niggas out there that's not making no money with these businesses. Shit, hard. It might take a year or two for your shit to even fucking pop. You know what I'm saying?
What advice do you have for people that want to make their money work for them? So let's say somebody is working at Walmart.
Yeah.
And makes $600 a week.
Yeah.
In, I don't know, 40 hours. Let's say they pay them $15 an hour working 40 hours a week. $600 a week. They make $2,400 a month, basically. $2,400. They got some bills, and they got $300 left over for whatever.
Yeah.
And they want to make that money work for them. How should they do that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's kind of tight. Making $2,400 a month. See, the thing about it is, it's not about how much money you make. It's what your overhead is. Cause you gotta think, it's niggas making a lot of money, making 20, 30, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month, $1 million a month. But your fucking bills is $900,000. You making $1 million. You feel what I'm saying? Or you making 10 grand a month, your bills is $9,500 a month. If you in a more fucked up position than the nigga that's making 24 a month. You feel what I'm saying? So it's really about your overhead and how much what you paying out. You feel what I'm saying? So if your overhead, if you making $2,400 a month, and your overhead really what? You might be living with your parents or some shit. Like you ain't really spending no money. You get to enjoy that. But if you only got $300 left after you finish paying bills and all that shit, and hold on, when that $300, did you pay for groceries and all that? Like, so that's you
literally got like $300. Like, what am I gonna do with this $300?
Got you. So, but you paid for everything, so you got $300. So if I had $300 a month, what I would do is I would just go to the stock market, right? So I'm gonna go to the stock market. Now me, I'm a gambler. You feel what I'm saying? So I lose a lot of fucking money. But yeah, I lose a lot of money, man. Yeah.
I'm nervous about.
Yeah. I use a lot of money, but nigga win a lot of money too. But I lose a lot too. I lose more than I win though. You know what I mean? But it's really like it's just a gamble, man. But if I had $300, I'm gonna go to the stock market and I'm just gonna put it in the stock market and try to win some money. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I would play options. A lot of times that 300 turn into 1,000 real fast. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna fuck with the stock market. What else I would do? If I had free time, like if I had a little free time outside of that, I'm already do like Uber or some shit. Just because it's not gonna cost me really nothing. I'm gonna make extra money. But if I just wanna goddamn sit in my house and I don't really wanna do nothing, I'm either fuck with, like I said, the crypto market, the stock market. What else can you do with $300? It's a lot of shit you can do, man. You really just gotta research that shit. $300 ain't a lot of money, but you can flip that $300 fast. A lot of times people buy and resell shit. You know what I'm saying? Buy and resell. Yeah, man. Stock market, buy and resell. And it's one more thing. What else can you do? I forgot. But it's a couple different things you could do. But the thing is like, yo, hold on a second, bro. With all the money really the government gave out to niggas, stimulus checks, like you really shouldn't have $300 left. You feel what I'm saying? Unless you just blew all the money. But like they didn't this year they even gave a lot of money to niggas, man. A lot of free fucking money, man. If you save at least 2 of them fucking checks, you would have a couple thousand. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I think it is, man. Like it ain't really about the $300. It's more about like saving your overhead. Because saving, you should have more than $300 coming back. Now you save for 2 months, then you got $600. All right, now I can do something with $600. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, with me, it's just more about saving and really having a low overhead as possible. You know what I'm saying? Cut all your bills out. That way you could just stack your money. I don't know. Be honest, I don't know why niggas leave that house early. I think that's like stupid. Hell yeah, niggas stay at home.
Situation.
Yeah.
So right now, I live with my mom right now.
Yeah.
Because it's the summertime and like I just graduated high school in 2020.
Yeah.
I was planning to move out.
Fuck no.
Next year. Why do you say that?
Don't do it, man. Don't move out until you ready. But it's like, why move out and struggle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I didn't have the option. I had to get the fuck out. Like, I came with my grandma's. You know what I'm saying? I went to college and shit like that. Once you get to a certain age, if you do stay home, you gotta pay bills, or you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if your mom gonna let you stay at the crib and you ain't gotta pay bills and all that little extra shit that they be have going on, man, stay at home. Stack your money up, bro. Then move into a crib you really want to move in. Have some fun money. Like, I'm moving in the crib, but shit, my rent paid up for 2 or 3 months. I got play money. You know what I'm saying?
Like, let's say somebody like works hard over the summer.
Yeah.
And they got like, I don't know, 4 to 5 months worth of rent saved up. Is it still a stupid play to move out?
If you ain't got to, yeah.
Okay.
I would just, that's just personally me, man. I would stay at home, man, just because to me, it's just smarter because I get to save all my money. Like, bro, you gonna have all your life to have your own crib. You have to pay all your fucking bills. One day your parents ain't even gonna be here. You gonna have to live on your own. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't about to rush the process. Yeah, it suck being in your mom crib because you gotta listen to what the fuck she got to say. You might gotta do shit you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't really bring girls over like that and all that type of shit. But hell, go to their house. Fuck their shit up. You old enough, like most girls, you know what I'm saying? Most girls get their crib early. Yeah. Girls don't be playing that shit. They be out. They got their own shit. They got their own little spot, their own car. Yeah. Yeah, they got nice shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Dudes, they get a crib, it's one couch. They got maybe one post on the wall.
Yeah, maybe a TV on the floor.
Oh, TV on the floor. Nigga ain't got no, he got a fucking air bed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, hell no. You don't want to live like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got a couch in this bitch, man. Like, man, hell no, man. Stay at home with your mama. She got nice shit. And just get bitches who got their own crib. Go over their shit. And then when you want to leave, go back to your shit. That's what I would do and just save my money. If I was done, I wouldn't move out to, after college, I might move out. Like, depends on what age you. Some people graduate college super early, like 21. I would still stay at home. But like, at 25, 26, you probably want your own shit. But around that time, then you done saved up like 5 years. You know what I mean? So yeah, stay at home, man. Don't move out. Use your parent up till you can't use it no more. Because at one point in time, you got to take care of them. Feel what I'm saying? So it's nothing worse than having to take care of your parent and they need some shit and you can't give it to them. Feel what I'm saying? Because you got to pay bills. You got to do all this extra shit you got going on in your personal life. You can't even help them out. No, you should stay there, save your money.
Is there any more advice that you have for younger people watching this?
Shit, save your money, man. Make smart investments. Don't try to impress other people. Live for you. Find some type of spiritual being. You know what I'm saying? With so much going on in the world, man, you got to be on some type of spiritual level. You ain't got to go to church. You ain't got to do, you know what I mean? But find some type of spirituality you can get into to kind of like, you know, something to get your mind off the world problems.
I think that I just realized that having faith is more than having faith in like God or Jesus. Like have faith in your business or your family. Like you gotta believe in something that you can't necessarily see.
Yeah.
Because that was something for me, bro. Like I used to have faith, like, oh, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be okay.
For sure.
And it would happen. Then something happened in my life, and I just found myself like this ODing on everything. Like I had to make sure everything was done. If I give a team member an assignment, I gotta be watching them do it just so I know that it's done. And I was like, bro, I can't keep living like this because I'm
Yeah, man. You definitely gotta have faith. That's why I say getting some type of spirituality because that's gonna provide that faith for you, something to believe in other than yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you only have yourself to really believe in, you're gonna fail yourself a couple times. You're gonna have to have some type of higher being to kind of pull you up. You feel what I'm saying? Man, look out for your parents. Like I said, at a certain point in age, you're gonna have to take care of them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, do what you gotta do when you're younger. I don't think people realize the things parents go through to help you out. Your parents go through a lot. Most parents go through shit the kids don't even know till they get older. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, watch out for your parents, man. Do what you gotta do when you're younger. Don't be fucking around all the time. to the point you 26, 27, almost 30, and you trying to figure it out. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? At that time, you shouldn't be trying to figure shit out. You should have something going on. You should be on some type of path. You know what I mean? Life gonna throw a lot of shit at you, but when you get to that age, man, you don't want to still be trying to out here fucking scramble like a fucking egg. You know what I mean? You want to have some shit going for you where you know, okay, I'm doing something right. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's 30, it's a lot of niggas that's 40, and they don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? It's because when you get a younger age, you're in your 20s, have fun, but still get shit done. Like, don't have so much fun. You out of college, you not like, now what's next? You should been trying to figure that shit out when you was having fun. You know what I'm saying? So if you're young, like I said, man, just put a plan together. Save your money, man. Find some spiritual being. Honor your parents. Find a hustle. Nothing wrong with working, but find you a side hustle, man, because you're going to fucking need it. When you get out of school, that minimum wage job, that entry-level job they going to give you, shit not going to cut it. They going to give you about $30,000, $40,000 a year. That's really entry-level for most jobs. You have your lucky individuals that get high-paying jobs out of college that majors in engineering and shit like that. But for the average individual, nigga, you ain't seeing $100,000 right after school. You seeing 30, 40. You feel what I'm saying? And if you do your calculations, $30,000, $40,000 divided by 12 is not a lot. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, make sure you got you a side hustle, some shit that you can do outside of your work. Because nothing wrong with 30, 40,000 a year if you bring in an extra 10, extra 20, hell, extra 5. You know what I'm saying? Some that goddamn, you can pay your other shit. You know what I mean? Have a low overhead. Do not go out here and buy all this shit.
What do you mean about overhead?
Like me, I say have a low overhead because I got a high overhead. You feel what I'm saying? My bills is probably more than most motherfuckers pay for everything. Like my bills are super, super high. It's because my overhead is so high. You feel what I'm saying? So, because I didn't have nobody really tell me. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you young, like, don't get a car note. Drive that little regular ass car that don't cost you nothing. Niggas want to be looking flashy and shit. No, nigga, take that car with no note. You feel what I'm saying? Live at home with your parents. You feel what I'm saying? Don't go buying shit that you got to pay bills. Don't fuck up your credit. Your credit is probably one of the most important things you going to have as an individual. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't fix my credit till late. I'm just learning to fix credit. You feel what I'm saying? I fix my own shit. Matter of fact, you know what I mean? I got a credit repair course coming out, man, to fix your fucking credit and shit like that. That's dropping soon for me. But like I said, make sure your credit's straight, because if your credit's straight, it really don't matter about your cash. I'll take an 800 credit score over really a lot amount of money any day. You know what I'm saying? So you don't make sure your credit's straight. Don't burn it up. You know what I mean? College. And that's it, man. You know what I mean? Make sure your credit's straight. Stack your money. Low overhead. Don't impress people. Find some spirituality, man.
Great advice. Great advice. Something I'll take home. Y'all need to take that home too.
No, facts.
And where can we find you on Instagram?
Yeah, man. Follow me at Trendset Inkz, man. Inkz the GOAT, man. AK 7 figures.
The artist, or follow the podcast at ZuWorld Podcast. This is the Inkz interview. Thank you, man. This is powerful.
For sure, man. Appreciate it, dog.